Playoff football is here for the Northeast States only challenge at the end of season 1, where it was very up and down. We finished with a 10-7 record, barely winning the AFC East against who we will be playing against in the wild card matchup here. The Buffalo Bills also 10-7, but in some way, shape, or form, we got the tiebreaker against them. We split the series against them this season, so it would have come down to some other form of us actually splitting the title for the AFC East. In our first matchup against the Bills, it was not good. We allowed 10 points in the first, 17 in the second. We did well in the third, didn't allow any points, but then gave up 20 in the fourth quarter in a 47-13 loss. They have a lot of really good guys, as we quickly will go through the stats of the first game. Mahomes, only 1 touchdown. We also picked him off once, but Matt Ryan threw 6 interceptions. That was really the big difference of the game. In the rushing game, Jaylen Warren, he ran pretty well. I think Dalvin Cook left that game pretty early on with an injury, but he also had a rushing touchdown. Mahomes had a rushing touchdown. And our rushing game, we really didn't do a whole lot. Receiving, though, Hunter Long was actually the best receiver, and he will be getting the start after getting that starting spot about halfway through the season. Jeff Smith was really good for us. He had a touchdown in the first matchup, and we only gave up 1 to Jamal Agnew. And in the second matchup, which was just an outright sim, we didn't watch any of it, we scored 21 points in the first quarter. We didn't score any in the second, then 7 in the third, and then 3 in the fourth, only giving up 7-10, then 7 in a 31-24 victory. So obviously there is a way that we can get the victory, and Matt Ryan not throwing 6 interceptions seemed to help. We also intercepted Mahomes in this game twice, but he did throw for almost 350 on us. Rushing-wise, another touchdown for Warren, but we did run the ball a bit more ourselves in this game, as A.J. Dillon had 2 rushing touchdowns, and we gave up another rushing touchdown to Marlon Mack. Now, if you are new to the state-only challenge, or in this case, states-only challenge, it changes a little bit when we get to the playoffs. We typically will go through about, I would say, 5 to 6 games an episode. In the playoffs, it's 1 game per episode, but you, as well as the team, has a say in how many episodes come out a week. Typically, it's every Wednesday and Saturday, but if we win a playoff game and you guys get the video 50 likes, the next round of the playoffs is out tomorrow. So, however many videos you want, make sure we get the likes, and hopefully the team will help you out and get the victory. So, with all of that said, let's actually get playoff football underway. And it will be Matt Ryan who leads us onto the field first. Hopefully he can overcome his last playoff appearance, as A.J. Dillon starts us off with a run down the middle. An awkward tackle there by Taylor, but it will go for a gain of 3. Now we'll see how well of a balanced game we can put forth today, as we do have a 2 receiver stack down below. Will be a first pass up to the top goes Hunter Long, who was really good in both of the matches. And he starts us off with his first play being a first down. Up to about the 40, just about half a yard shy. As we drop under center, will be a delayed handoff that we trip over our own offensive lineman. Tried to get back up, but will still be a loss of 2. And I feel like that's been happening a lot more within the last month or so. I don't know if there was an update that changed anything, but it just seems like that's happening a lot more. As we're going to find Jeff Smith with his first catch, gain of 5. We'll set up 3rd and 5. Actually, it would have been a gain of 7. Still, though, setting us up with 3rd and 5 as we will motion over. Actually, no, that one was Smith, who's getting this catch, breaks the tackle, and gets the first down. Last one was Tajay Sharp, who had the big game in the second matchup. Honestly, our top 3 receivers all have a very similar number, so get confused sometimes as we motion over Knox. Act a little bit as a full, is it Knox? No, Croft is what it is. Oh, you take a half a week off of recording one of these and you forget players' names. But they're doing well with me, already forgetting names as we come out under center with a heavy tight end look. We hand off to the left-hand side. Dillon will get forward about a gain of 8. Looking like we might be playing a little bit more of a dink and dunk kind of style of offense in this game. Whatever we do, whatever we can do to avoid the turnovers that cost us big in the first matchup. Did look like we got the better of them in the turnover department in the second matchup. So if that can all stay true as we sit just outside the red zone, hopefully that'll see us on through. As Matt Ryan sitting in the pocket, pass rush is working in, but we find a target inside there, down to the 5. Tajay Sharp with a nice grab. And we'll see if the power group can polish off the drive. Goal line set will be Biggs versus Biggs. As we hand it off, A.J. Dillon has a lead blocker, pushes through, and we will grab an early lead in this wild card matchup. Offense started hot. Now defense, can you keep things going against Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook? And if I remember correctly, they had a good receiver or two as they're going to find their tight end deep across the middle. Freiermuth, if I remember correctly. And yes, I do remember correctly. He gets the gain of 19. Play 1 for them. So we're really going to need our linebackers to step up. Aluakon as well as Milano, as we're going to have to cover Dalvin Cook out of the backfield, the tight end, Freiermuth. I'm sure some other players as well, which has been bit of a struggle in this series as well as the Commanders Replacement Squad series, where our linebackers, even if they have good coverage ratings, they're not covering tremendously well, as they'll find another tight end across the middle, go for a gain of 7 as they give him forward progress. Still haven't gone for a run yet. We'll see if they do that here on second and short, as they have a single back right down the middle. Dalvin Cook stretches for it, and they do give it to him. A gain of 4. He only needed 3. But this should be a good matchup today. I expect it to go deep into the fourth quarter, at least hoping for that to be the case. Nice tackle in the middle there, Allen. I don't remember if he got to play in the first matchup. He might have been back for the second after he did suffer an injury fairly early on in week, I think 5 or maybe 6. First down catch for number 2. Not sure who that is. Is it perhaps Woods? We're going to get an update. No, it's DJ Moore, actually. So, yeah, he was definitely a solid receiver for him, as Freiermuth will push him forward for a 1st and goal, which will happen at the start of the second quarter. At least we were able to take off a good amount of time, but Bill's looking to go ahead and tie this thing up rather quickly as we do shift the line, try to cause some confusion, and there's an interception right across the middle. McCourty, in what could be his final season, trying to finish it with a Super Bowl win would be fantastic. At least try to get us into the divisional round. We have seen interceptions against Mahomes in each of our matchups. 1, I believe, in the first one, then 2 in the second. So already just as good as one of those games. We'll see if we can add on to it, as that pass actually goes for a loss of 1 yard. And on second and 11, we'll go tight shotgun look. 2 up top, 1 down below. Will be a pass. Matt Ryan go underneath. I believe that's Sharp again with a catch. He seems to always find the space against the Bills as Jones takes a knee. We'll see if that ends up being a major injury or just a minor one as the game goes along. We do come out 2 tight ends set down to the bottom, hand it off. Dillon not going to get by the first defender. 51 with a nice tackle in the backfield. We seem to have at least one of those every 3 or 4 plays. Second and 12, Matt Ryan in the pocket. Go up towards the top and almost intercepted, intended for Jeff Smith. Perhaps he should have come back for the ball a little bit more aggressively. Will leave us with a 3rd and long. Bunch up top, 1 down to the bottom. And Matt Ryan sits in the pocket, waiting for someone to break open, try to find some space, throws it late. Caught for the 1st down. Tajay Sharp putting together a solid performance already. I would definitely say he's so far in the lead for the offensive player of the episode. You could always vote on those down in the comments section. Just let me know who you think, as I do see number 93 back on the Bills defensive line, and I'm pretty sure that was the injured player, as Matt Ryan throws an interception right after the 3rd and long conversion. Barnes makes a heck of a play. Well, I was just talking about how we saw us intercepting Mahomes earlier on in the first couple matches. Well, they definitely have intercepted us as well, and they technically have the advantage there. I think 7 interceptions compared to 3 in total. So this might end up getting to a just disgusting level of play? Hopefully not. As Freiermuth breaks one tackle, just keeps fighting. Gotta love the effort. But on 3rd and 2, can we get the stop? They spread out here, trips up top, Freiermuth to the bottom of the line. They do hand it off, Dalvin down the middle, and Allen will help get the stop, but after the first down, yardage is gained. And we're really needing this to be a strong push this offseason. Honestly, we kind of need to win the Super Bowl. Otherwise, I'm worried as what's going to happen. That's an interception, Matt Milano. Talked about it on the first defensive drive that he needs to step up as well as Aluakon. He does here. That is just now 2 bad passes by Mahomes across the middle. I mean, theoretically straight towards one of our defenders. Was a corner, then one of our linebackers as we take back over on offense, trying to work the ball back upfield. Hunter will get 9 play 1. And on play 2, we go with a tight shotgun look. 2 up top, 1 down below. Hard count, no one jumps. Will be a quick pass up towards the top, caught. First pass caught, actually, I think even first target for Raymond. He's technically our highest overall receiver. Finally got his first look, only a gain of 2, but does give us a free set, or not a free set, but another set of downs. As Hunter can't find that one, knocked away by, I believe it was a corner, maybe safety. And on 2nd and 10, we'll switch it up a little bit more. 2 tight ends up top, motioning out A.J. Dillon. Now empty look. 2 receivers stacked down to the bottom. Matt Ryan with a quick pass, caught. Raymond with his 2nd. Leaving us 4 yards needed here on 3rd down as we go back to the shotgun, the tight shotgun look. Will be a play action draw almost, or yeah, I guess still so. We do get it out late. Had a wide open receiver, but a flag is down. And it was against Russo, but we go ahead and decline it. We get the first down. I believe it was Raymond who had the catch. And honestly, it could have been any of the 3. I don't quite remember, but I know who got this one, and that is Raymond. So first 1-2 possessions, didn't really see him, but the 3rd one, he's coming in strong. Now, one thing I definitely know is we haven't really ran the ball a whole lot with Pacheco. We've done it a fair bit with A.J. Dillon. They kind of split the backfield depending on what formations we come out in. But for the most part, we're spreading the ball out. We're getting it to pretty much all of our available players. And maybe that'll be our best way of walking away with the victory. Instead of trying to force it into 1 or 2 people's hands, spread it out. Really make every one of their defenders make plays as... There's a play for number 93, Jones, who left the game earlier with an injury, comes back with a splash. Leaving us with 3rd and 12 inside the 2-minute warning here before halftime. Matt Ryan will throw to the top. Raymond with another sideline grab, keeping this drive alive as we move inside the 10. A bunch look down to the bottom of the line. 1 receiver up top is Jeff Smith. Pacheco checks in. Matt Ryan in the pocket. Sitting, pass rush is working in. We go up top. That's going to be an awkward, maybe 1 yard catch, maybe not even a yard gained by Tajay Sharp. Still 2nd and goal at the 9. 2 receivers down below, 1 up top. Matt Ryan will dump this one off Raymond, who will get the catch down to the 3. And on 3rd and goal, we keep things spread with that same look. Maybe Pacheco moves to the top. He might have been at the bottom. But either way, it will be a pass here, Matt Ryan. Pass rush working it in. We throw it out late, and it hits the turf. Intended for Tajay Sharp. Just couldn't quite put enough on it. And we'll go ahead and kick the field goal. I considered going for 2. But I can ensure, well, we're going to go for 2 anyway. And it's going to be a touchdown for Tyree Jackson, the former Buffalo quarterback, turned tight end in the NFL, turned back to quarterback. We saw him come in late in the episode previously to help us get into the postseason. Now the CPU is using him itself. Gotta just love the aggressive nature that the CPU has been using in this series. I feel like it's fairly new. In previous series, it hasn't been that aggressive, but it's working here as they will find a fumble. How about stop tackling the receiver and get on the ball? No, we don't. Well, we force a fumble. Great play. Stays on the ground for like 10 minutes. And we keep trying to tackle the guy who doesn't have the ball. And the Bills end up recovering. We could have gone up 3 possessions before halftime. Still possibly can, you never know. Mahomes will find an open target this time, number 14, no, 19. Do they have a 14? I couldn't tell who recovered that fumble, if it was a number 14 or 19. Either way, they recovered it. Now up to midfield to have one timeout remaining. Mahomes with a quick throw underneath will go Freiermuth. It gets the first down, about a gain of 14, close to 15. I would say about at field goal range as the clock ticks under 25 seconds. Mahomes across the middle, Freiermuth once again inside the 30. They still have that one last timeout, which they'll have to use here with about 4 seconds left on the clock. They can hit the field goal from here, at least you would assume so. And they do send out the field goal team. Kicking from the 35 would make it a 45-yarder. Snap back, hold down, kick is up. Looking like it's down the middle. With 1 second to spare, they do get on the board. But what was key for the Bills in getting that field goal is that it allowed them to get some points on the board and then head right back out after halftime with the ball as they get a first down, play 1 of the second half. Number 19, I think it said Tony. So they have, some fair few decent guys on their offense, or at least for their receivers. We know their quarterback and their running back, solid. The other guys, we're not quite sure, but yeah, they're seemingly making some pretty good plays. It's also that, and we don't have a tremendously deep or highly rated DB group, but we've made some good plays already. 2 interceptions in this game as they go with a a halfback screen. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Simmons got the tackle rather quickly as they are in plus territory at the 48. 2nd and 10 will be a handoff down the middle. Dalvin Cook had a lead blocker, but not getting very far. I think that was Fatukasi with the tackle. Be a gain of 3, bringing up 3rd and 7. 2 receivers spread either side as the offensive lineman definitely jumped first. That one on Conklin will back him up. 3rd and 12 at midfield. On the logo, trips up top, one down to the bottom was Freiermuth. He'll go up top, that's where they pass to. Milano not going to get the tackle, but another flag is down after a solid gain, about 17 yards. On Conklin again. Their right tackle not helping him out here. 3rd and 22 now for Patrick Mahomes, who goes across the middle and then cannot hook up with Freiermuth that time. They will have to punt. And with the defense getting the stop, can we regrow this lead back to a full 2 possessions, or maybe even make it more? As Long gets the catch, will be a decent gain on first down, 3 yards. Then on second, we'll come out with 2 stack up top, 2 tight ends to the bottom. Will be a pass. Matt Ryan goes up top. He's going to find Raymond, who breaks away from the corner. He's headed down the sidelines at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, and in. They were closing in on him, but they weren't going to catch him. Raymond takes a quick slant all the way to the house. Well, Raymond answers my question really quickly. Can we go up by 2 or more? Yeah, we do. And by that, I mean possessions, as we are currently up 18. However, I do have to say Freiermuth has been great for them. He gets another first down catch. This time Conklin doesn't have a penalty called on him, so they can keep the yards. Go with another quick throw intended once again for Freiermuth. At least that's what it looked like. Right now, Mahomes just does not seem to be on his game. Perhaps they need to go to someone else besides just Conklin, as that should have been a 3rd interception. Will Harris drops it. We'll bring up 3rd and 10 as we come out with a double A gap look. Bunch up top for them. One lone receiver to the bottom. Will be another pass going up towards the top, and there is the 3rd as they did go for number 14. That one intercepted by number 34, Isaiah Rodgers Sr. If I'm remembering correctly, he was the first player picked in our fantasy draft, as we had to draft from his school. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but there were like 4 or 5 available players from there, and we were able to pick up 3 of the 5. If I'm remembering correctly. It was a while ago as I record this, but nice to see him making a big play in a big game. 1st and 10 on that run. I don't know about that. Maybe would have been inches, particularly speaking for how it looked like to me, but I'm going to take it. 1st and 10. Matt Ryan, quick throw once again. Raymond not going to the house this time, but a first down is still gained. Now, I don't want to say anything too soon, but if we end this drive with a touchdown, we know what the score is going to be. That's all I'm going to say. You all can do the math, but it does make me a little worried. Let's just hopefully not let it happen. As we have a 2nd and 3 here. Matt Ryan in the pocket. We'll go down to the bottom. Going to be caught number 83, Andy Isabella. Also from the same school as Isaiah Rogers Sr. Again, I just can't remember which one it was. Was it? No, it wasn't UMass. I don't think, at least. Either way, it's going to be a handoff down the middle here. Dylan rolling over a defender for a gain of 7. He's averaging a little over 4.5 yards a play, or per rush, I should say. 2nd and 3, motion over Croft once again. Going to be that lead blocker for us on that strong side, unless we go the play action, which we do all the way up top to Croft, who will squeak out the first down at the 3. Now bringing out the big boys. 2 tight ends down to the bottom, 1 up top, have the fullback in front of Dylan, who we go right down the middle. Dylan with 2 rushing touchdowns in the wild card. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but look at the scoreboard, then go down to the comments and leave the fingers crossed emoji. As we are up big right now, as there's an immediate big play. DJ Moore headed down the other way. McCourty in pursuit is not gonna get there. Please go leave those fingers crossed emojis down in the comments section. We all know what just happened, and we all know what the score was right before it did. All right, Matt, you can do this. I believe in you. Just hand the ball off. Let's run out the clock. I would also like to grow the lead, but still as an immediate sack. First play. It's not helping me not feel any more or less worried. As we head on into the 4th quarter, we have a 28-10 lead after we just gave up a touchdown. And obviously, sack on play 1 of this drive, leaving us at 2nd and 19. We do hand the ball off. Dylan here has some space, cuts towards the middle. Be a nice, really nice run, making it 3rd and short on what was a 2nd and very long. Now, what can we do here on 3rd down? We come out empty, trips up top, 2 down to the bottom. Hard count, no 1 jumps. Matt Ryan in the pocket has a guy in the middle, but we go up towards the top. First down is gained, but a flag is down. And the DPI called on Kaiser White, so no issue. We're fine. 1st and 10, under center we go. Will be a handoff. Dylan down the middle, bust through the gap, in for a first down at about 8 extra. 12 rushes for him, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Well, in the first half, I would say Tajay Sharp was our first up for Offensive Player of the Week. I guess in this one will be the game. And second half, feeling like it might be more A.J. Dillon. Knock on wood, and hopefully that will continue throughout as we do try to drain this clock. Already chewing it, letting the play clock run down to about 5 seconds before snapping the ball. Dylan down the middle, a only gain of 1, but still solid, keeps the clock moving. As we have 3rd and 3, 2 up top, 1 down below as we drop back in shotgun. Pacheco checks in, quick throw caught, Hunter Long, turned around just in time. Matt Ryan, 21 of 26 on the day, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Just needed to hand off the ball for the remainder of this game, as A.J. Dillon will get the first down yet again, running strong. He needs just 3 more yards to break the century mark in this game, as we come out with a heavy look. 2 tight ends down below, going to motion over. Actually, it was 3 of them, going to motion over 1 of them. We'll see if we go with a weak side dive. That's what we do, and he'll get those 3 yards and a whole lot more. He's looking for 3 touchdowns in this one. However, he is huffing and puffing back there. Maybe give him 1 more run, then let him sit a play out. As Matt Ryan under center will hand it off Dylan. Down the middle, we'll get to the 5, and then we'll get dropped. And smartly, we do bring out Pacheco here on 2nd and goal. We go with a pass, setting up the halfback screen. He gets in front of his blocks, but he needed at least 1 of them. 3rd and goal, a hairline away from the end zone. As A.J. Dillon checks back in. No lead blocker for him unless we pull a guard. And it will be a pass across the middle to the, I guess more top is Hunter Long, the rookie tight end. Gets his touchdown. And while obviously capping that drive off with a touchdown was big, what was even better is we took a lot of time off that clock. Mahomes with about 2 minutes left as Dalvin Cook drops it. Oluwakan knocks it free. Just need a few more big plays like that. Mahomes can do some crazy things, but we no longer have to worry about what the scoreboard says. As it is intercepted, 4th of the day, 2nd for Matt Milano. Mahomes crumbles in the wild card. Now, while I'm sure we're going to score again, at least that's what I would imagine Madden would be trying to do, I just want us to run it. I just want us to run out this clock, as that one should take us inside the 2-minute warning, and indeed it will. But that's all I want. Just run the ball, get this clock to where it has all zeros. That's what we're looking for. As a really good, why can I not think of it? Block shed, that's what it is. Down the middle immediately on that play. Unfortunately for the Bills, he didn't get to Dylan. We have 3rd and 5 here. First down will steal the game. Matt Ryan hands this one off to Dylan with all the space. First down and on to divisional round football. And the Bills are out of the playoffs. We knock off the team that gave us so much trouble. And in this game, we actually pretty much even out the takeaways between the two of us. Going in, it was 7-3. It ends up being 8-7. Not in our favor, but still a great game. Matt Ryan, he had me worried with the 28-3 score that immediately, right after we got that, we gave up the touchdown. I was worried. I hope you guys went down below and commented the fingers crossed emoji, because if you did, you helped. But we move on to the divisional round, where we'll be facing off against the Cincinnati Bengals with an 85 offense, 84 defense, 84 team. We can see they have Cooper Kupp. Now, I don't remember if we played them this year, and we did. It was in week 3 in a 31-21 loss. And we just gave up a lot of points consistently. Matt Ryan under 300 yards, but 1 touchdown, no interceptions. They do have Tua. We picked him off once, but he threw for over 300 yards on us. And this was at the point of the year where we had Isaiah Pacheco as our leading running back. And he had a solid day, but no touchdowns. We did give up 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 to Mitchell and then 1 for Gainwell. Receiving though, Raymond, great game, 118 yards, which Cooper Kupp matched, but then topped with a touchdown. They also had Christian Kirk, who had a good game. Jeff Smith was solid for us, for sure. We also gave up a very similar amount to Isaiah McKenzie. So just in general, we gave up a lot. Tyler Kroft was the only guy who actually got a touchdown for us in that game. So make sure, as we got the win, you guys get this video 50 likes, and we are back again tomorrow with the next round against the Bengals. And also, while you're already clicking on things, make sure you hit the subscription button either down below or the bear icon on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, and the bell icon, so you're notified of when all my videos go live. As I mentioned, typically on a non-playoff schedule, this series posted every Wednesday and Saturday. The Commanders Replacement Squad series posted every Monday and Thursday, and then on FIFA, the My Player Career, the Noob to Pro series, posted every Tuesday and Friday. So you guys have 6 videos every week, so make sure you stick around, leave your love, and until next time, where hopefully we'll have some more success, we'll see you later. Bye.
How it's supposed to feel.